All right. You good though? Did you enter this code?
Yes.
Okay, then we're done with this. All right, so the next thing I want you guys to do is go to Canvas. And when you go to Canvas, I want you to go to My Dashboard. And now we're going to talk about our online textbook, okay? And so here I have a clever login for textbook. So go ahead and click there. And you will know that you are in the right place. You'll see the Ed sign. And you'll know when you're in the right place when it says, hi, so-and-so, whatever your name is, okay? So you'll log in through Clever, and it'll say, hi, whatever your name is. So that's how you know you're in the right place for your online textbook. All right, once you're here, now you're going to hit this Discover button, and you should see these pictures. Okay. Now, let me take a second before you play in there a little bit. If you'll look up here and let me explain this to you. So remember when you had a normal textbook, a hardback textbook, like you could go to page number whatever, and there was like your homework page. Does that make sense? And that's exactly what I'm going to show you here. So in this platform, you can go to the actual scanned in version of your textbook, and it's just like flipping the pages as you are right here. Okay, give me one second. So it's like, let's say homework is on page 35. So you go to page 35, here's the homework that you do, right? Does that make sense? And let's say you're confused on a problem. You remember when you could flip back and like look at examples? Same thing as here, okay? Same thing in your platform, and I'll show you how to get there. The other thing this has is interactive tasks. So imagine we take all of these examples and we make them interactive. That's what your textbook has done, okay? And so here, over on my board, is a series of keystrokes to get to those interactive tasks. Basically, it's an interactive instruction, meaning you input stuff and they give you answers back. They give you feedback based on the answers that you've provided. So it's excellent individual instruction for you. Think about if you're gone because of an athletic event. Think about if you're out because you're possibly sick. Think about if you just don't understand something and you want it presented in a different way, okay? You'll see throughout the instruction of a unit, sometimes I use the interactive task, sometimes I teach, sometimes we use both, okay? So it's just always available for you, right? So first, let me show you how to get to the task, and then I'll help you, Casey, one second. So do you see these keystrokes over here on the left of my screen, okay, of my board? Those would be written like in my lesson plans, in an assignment, or just on the board for you to follow that day. So follow these with me. Do you see how we click on module 1? So you'll click on my picture. So go ahead and do that. Once you click on the picture, this should come up. And then you go over here to the contents bar. You see how the next keystroke I have is geometry in the plane? Click on that. Then click on points, lines, and planes. Spark your learning. And now we're at a place for you to complete problems. Does that make sense? Okay. Now let me pause there a second and see how I can. All right. So once you're here, okay, you would complete the assignment and it automatically saves. Okay. You don't have to save it. It automatically does that. Now, for example, here you can draw stuff in. Let's look at this right here. So this would be a drop-down question. Let's say that I go through and I answer them correctly. Yay, it tells me I'm right. But what if I'm not right? What if I go through and it tells me that I'm not correct? Okay, so one is right and one is wrong. Okay, and so as it tells me that, I think I'll help with the resolution of the screen. Showing up very well. All right, so if one is right and one is wrong, do you see how it gives me feedback? It tells me it's wrong, but it gives me a fact that then helps me go back and answer it correctly. That's what I love about this interface, is it's not just, oh, you're wrong, go figure it out. here is what you need to know in order to do it correctly. Does that make sense? Right? And some of them are much more lengthy than this. So it's a great resource to have. And like I said, we use it throughout my instruction, not every day, but we use it frequently. Okay? Questions on that?